Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's main event. We have Mayo Hosko coming at you at 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, no sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Let's get ready to Lego!
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Mayo Hosko, it's your boy, JP.
Real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Mayo Hosko. Go check them out. Real Whole Egg, a really fun show.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Real
whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up though. It's a little off-centered.
Real whole
egg.
Eggs?
Oh, our timing was off, but
egg. Do we go
that's
slowly
okay.
or fast?
I think that was fine. Is that fine, or do you want us to do
Yes,
it
because
slow?
I actually prefer it when people do it all out of sync because that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg. Close enough.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Zambi here, saying real whole egg. Mayo Hosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayo Hosko? Like, do you just love mayo? I don't know.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayo Hosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where did all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg, and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
What's the buzz?
Take it home with you.
Let me fix this. So hello and welcome to episode 53 of Real Whole Egg. This is a different stream than normal because RC is sick today, which means I'm going to go solo and I'm going to build some small sets in his absence because I like to build the big sets when RC is here with us. So he told me that he's sick. And hopefully he will get well soon. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. And hopefully he will be all right. And there's some weird stuff going on my screen right now. I don't know what's going on here. That's a little bit weird. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit more haphazard because I'm going to have to be the one talking the whole time, which is why I like to have a co-host. So I put out the invitation in the jungle if anyone wants to join us. And let me get the music going on in the background. Hope everyone's had a good week. And this is going to be my least enjoyable stream for a while because I'm the only one here. And I don't like to be the only one here. So we'll see who shows up. And I'm just going to say whatever. Hopefully we get some good conversations in the chat. I highly doubt it. And I'm having some problems on my HP computer. For some reason, my microphone and camera doesn't want to connect through Google Chrome when I'm on StreamYard. So until that fixes itself, I'm going to be going off of Microsoft Edge instead. And I'm going to check to see what the microphone quality is like very quickly. I'm going to check to see what the microphone quality is like very quickly. Okay, that's good quality. So we got some sets in front of you right now. We got the small Lego City set with the neoclassic Johnny Thunder. I like that they actually put the name on the box. Jungle Explorer ATV. This is a $10 set at Kmart. I think it's $12 at Big W and $16 at the Lego store. I like it when the department stores price match Amazon. So in the chat we got Crimson Toaster 47. Hey Crimson. And I don't have high hopes for this stream. I really don't. So I'm going to save building the Simba set for a future stream, as well as the Space Babies GWP. If I can get this on camera, going to build that on a future stream. Also going to save this Friends set for a future stream. Let's have 5 seconds of silence for Kobe Bryant. And there we go. So hopefully we get some people coming in soon. I don't have high hopes for this stream, which is disappointing. But I've been running up and down the telephone line all week long, and I'm getting necessary information to do things with my life instead of just sitting around at home watching YouTube and building Lego. So also we got these green poly bags, which were gift with purchases from the start of August. If you spent, I think it was $80 on a variety of things, including Friends, then you got these GWPs. And the Friends set I bought, which was the Andrea's Mansion, was enough to get me the Space Babies. So we're going to build these two today. And this. So this is going to be a shorter stream than normal, just because I'm not feeling up to it. It might go longer if we can get someone else who pops up backstage. But I got my Stanley knife off to the side with me. And we're going to build these. So going to build the poly bags first. And we should be able to open these with my bare hands. Well, that's that poly bag. Yeah, let's fold out the instructions. And there's the instructions. I'm gonna put the instructions resting up against my computer if I can. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put the set off to my side here and rest it up against the set. So this is the one with the bunny and the slime character. And this set I already have. It was previously offered as a GWP with something I bought a while ago. So it's nice to get a duplicate of the bunny because I really like the small little bunny piece. And there's some cool spring green pieces in here as well. So this is the first time I've built Dreams since I built that duplicate of the Dreams Village. Because the Dreams Village is my second favourite of the Dream sets. And I saw the Turtle Van set half price during the seasonal sales, and I don't see too many sets get to half price in my country. But I wasn't going to buy another Turtle Van. However, if it was the Dreams Village, I probably would have bought it because of the cool combo models that you can build with the Dreams Village. So this is more of a character and terrain set than a play set. It's just got a small little piece of terrain and some common yet desirable characters. They're not even minifigures. They probably count for half a minifigure each, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. So I'll build these two I'll build this poly bag, and then I'll respond to the comments that we got throughout the week. We didn't get too many comments. And I think the video I uploaded about the light show at Brick World Chicago, I'm going to have to re-upload that because I wasn't happy with the execution of its upload. So I think I'm gonna delete it and then re-upload it because something went wrong when I uploaded that video and it messed up with some things. So let's turn the instructions over. Now we've got to build the spider. And I'm from Australia, so spiders don't scare me. And I don't normally build sets like this while sitting down. because I have a high building desk. For when I'm building MOCs, I like to stand up, so I can constantly reach over to get different parts. But for small sets like polybags, I like to sit down, compared to a big set like the Indiana Jones or the Monkey Kid modulars, so to speak, or the UCS X-Wing or the Lego Ninjago City Gardens. Those are big sets that I need to stand up to build, because I don't want to be crouched down. But for a small set like this, it's no trouble. Yeah, so I'm just going to say that if we don't get someone on the panel before the hour mark, and if I can get all these 3 sets built before the hour, then I'm just gonna cut my losses and walk away from this stream, and then wait on over to 4 of Brick. Hello, Rambutan Busick. We're just building some Dreams polybags right now. Got these as gift with purchases during the August 1st releases. Oopsie, I built this wrong. Hope you had a good week. And this will probably be a short stream because my co-host is sick. So I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope he gets well soon. The links for his socials are in the description. Building a spider right now. Crimson, let me know if you're still out. If you're still out there. Because if you are, I'll send you an invite. So come and get it if you're lurking out there. And I don't know what to talk about. I really don't. So I'm gonna think of stuff on the fly while I'm building this, because as much as I've had plans for this channel, that all comes in with time, and I've been getting back into the swing of things, building MOCs again, because I have not been building a lot of MOCs over the past... Well, I haven't built a lot of MOCs since the 72-hour stream. And so eventually people who follow me on Instagram will see those. Because when I did the Speed Champions live streams, which we're still yet to cover all of the Speed Champions, I built my first Speed Champion set, which was the Ferrari F40. And we looked on over at all of the Speed Champion sets from 2015 to 2021. Still need to do 2022 to 2024. And I built a micro-scale Ferrari Formula 1 car. And I tried to base it on the Ferrari Formula 1 die-cast car that I bought at a hobby shop, when I went to a toy store that sells a lot of Lego base plates, and I was able to pick up some used 48 by 48 grey base plates at 20% off. So that was fun. And I'll use those base plates for the interplanetary space base. Putting the legs on the spider right now. That's what the spider looks like. So let's get its legs to be touching the ground. Now this is an inaccurate spider because it's only got 6 legs. But the way they use this octagonal, or this modified 2x2 plate with the octagonal extended clip bars, it doesn't look right for a Lego spider to have the proper 8 legs. Hello, Lego Team Beam. We got the birds. We got the birds and the bee. No, sorry, we've got the bees up in here. So let me go do the thing for the bees.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
So let me, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, actually I can't do that. Okay. What I'm going to do is, actually I can wedge the bunny in right there. So we got some extra pieces, one of these barbs, a spring green stud, and a spare of the printed eye. Hello, Mikey J Productions. If you guys don't know, I am the voice of the Green Magisto in his Dungeons and Dragons RPG series on his YouTube. So, Mikey, you got the invitation via the group chat if you want to come on. Just building some small sets because RC is sick today. But the show must go on, so I decided to build some of my small sets I have in my backlog. So just built this Dreams poly bag, which was one of the gift with purchases. Let me see if the name is on the poly bag. What did I do with the poly bag? What's its name? It's Z-Blob and Bunchu Spider Escape. And actually, the artwork on the poly bag has the bunny sitting on top of this trans clear 1x1 round brick. So we'll put a Bunchu there, and they're escaping from the spider. So that's that. And as I promised, we'll go read the comments. Micah says, I literally just got home from my final vacation of the summer. Well, I hope you enjoyed all of your summer vacations. 2 weeks until winter and school's back. Hey, Gladiator Bricks Productions. RC is sick today, so this is a bottle episode, just clearing some small stuff out of my backlog. So let's respond to the people that commented on my videos this week.
Guys, I should really make a reading your comments video. Great job. This is the best thing I've ever seen since yesterday.
Good. What high praise, man. What a great comment.
Too much cliffhanger, not enough story, craves more story, am very sad.
Am very sad, dude.
So he was scarped.
I've been scarped before, it's not fun.
Okay, so let's share the screen to read the comments. Who commented this week? So I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to stop my cam while we're reading this, and let's see who left comments. So on the previous live stream, Brick Hive did the hashtag replay game. That's going to get a heart and say replays are the best plays. And I'm going to save this for last because I'm going to go into a spiel about that. And so the other comments are from my video I uploaded on Wednesday, Thursday, called I'm the Laziest YouTuber, August 2024 channel update. So Horder did the eyeballs. I'm going to respond with the eyeballs. Nate Mr. Blue said, great video, Mayo. Have a great day. I did because I built a new mock. And then Rular left 2 comments. Great custom Lego trains and layout in this video. Do the content that you enjoy. I'm going to give that a heart. And I'm going to say the LGMS builders do good trains. I try to film what I enjoy, but I enjoy branching out as well. Mikey Jane, if you watched that video and you open up a new tab and quickly leave a comment, then I'll leave a comment on that video. Then that means I'll respond to your comment literally right now as I'm reading everyone else's comments. And also said there is one person who is the laziest. It's Ketchup Hasko, real whole tomatoes. But you don't know that guy. He is on TikTok and barely makes any content. I'm gonna give that a comment and say, haha, I get so many condiment trolls. And that was that. And then these last 2 were on the late night brick show. No, we're on the late night light show at Brick World Chicago vlog. Hey Hive! We got now we got the birds and the bees up in the chat. So let me play that thing again.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
That's a good question, Mikey. Says, I'm cutting back my Lego spending. Anyone else? I front-loaded a lot of my... No, sorry. I backloaded a lot of my purchases after Brick World Chicago because I was waiting for a good gift with purchase, and I'm glad that they reintroduced the Space Babies GWP. I was waiting for the opportune time to buy the Andrea's mansion from Lego Friends, and I was waiting for the Gabby's dollhouse to go on clearance, which that happened. So I had saved up some of my money from Brick World from what I didn't spend at Brick World Chicago to go. Oh, and I also budgeted some money to get sets from either Lego.com or one of the department stores for free shipping. I tried to get as many sets in my backlog as possible, on my wanted list as possible during the August 1st GWPs and the end of financial year sales. So I did that successfully. And some of you guys who watched the previous live streams on the Mayo Hosko channel would have seen me doing the unboxings of all that stuff. So now I'm trying to go on the Lego equivalent of a hunger strike. I've bought most of the sets I'm interested in the short term that we're probably going to be either retired in December or retired in 12 months, because I don't anticipate, for example, Andrea's Mansion to be on shelves in 2027. So I was waiting for the opportune time to get a bunch of sets like that. And also I was interested in the Simba set, which I will show off a little bit later, because I actually have a little bit of a story about the Simba set. And so now Lego Space Monorail GWP, which is rumored to come out in November, I'm pretty sure. Also, hello Hoarder 66. So now I'm gonna be cutting back. But if something interesting just happened there, sorry about that. So yeah, let me continue responding to these comments. Thank you for the question, Mikey Jane. Co-host said the Lego extraordinaire himself. I'm gonna heart that and say some people have now dubbed me the Lego connoisseur. Yeah, the Lego connoisseur. And also Nate Mr. Blue with the obligatory great video, Mayo. Hope you have a great week. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get actually no, I'm gonna reply and say I did, because I built 2 more MOCs. Because if you've been watching my stream for the past month, you know that I've been complaining that I haven't had the time or the energy to build MOCs, and now I have it, so that's what I'm doing. And I wanted to respond to those comments last, because I'll probably most likely be removing this video and re-uploading it. There was a quality issue. So thanks for everyone who left comments on my videos this week. Let me get back to here and shuffle this around again. And so just building this little Dreams poly bag on Block Mox is sick today, so I'm going solo, and anyone out in the jungle has an invitation to come onto the panel if they want to, or if you're not in the jungle and you'd like to come and chill with me for any amount of time, just hit me up on Instagram and I'd be happy to hang out with you, because we're going to build sets for as long as it'll take me to build this polybag, which we've just built, the other Dreams polybag, which was a part of those GWPs for August 1st, before that horrible trophy, and also the Jungle Explorer ATV, which the only reason I bought it because it has a neoclassic Johnny Thunder. So that's that set done. I'm going to put that off to the side. This is actually my second copy of that. So I'm spilling this stuff. And because I am Australian, I am not afraid of this spider. So let's move on to this one. This is Zoe's Dream Jetpack Booster. I don't know what it is about opening a poly bag compared to opening a set, but the Lego pieces have more of that new car smell out of a poly bag than a set, in my opinion. Let me know if you also notice the same smell when you're building a poly bag. It just smells slightly more cleaner. Probably because each piece has more air to circulate. I don't know, I could be going crazy or overthinking things. Okay. But before we start building this, I want to catch up with the chat, because after the half-hour mark, the chat really started to pick up. Yeah. So Hive's also trying to cut back on Lego. Team B hasn't bought much Lego this year. Mikey J says priorities are changing. Property is more important than Lego. Get that property paid off. Yes, if you have a mortgage and you're accidentally spending your mortgage payments on Lego, you do kind of need to get your priorities straight. Team B says blew all our cash on buying mints for the community. And also, Mikey also says the problem with Lego is you always want more sets, minifigs, pieces, etc. At some point, enough should be enough. Unfortunately, I don't think Lego is finite, because Lego can keep on making sets as long as we buy it. They don't make certain types of sets anymore because people stopped buying it. Which I've already ranted about the death of the train thing, and I'm not going to get into that again because some of you guys have already heard that rant before. And if you haven't, then you should go back and watch some of my live streams with the train in the title or whatever. Yeah. So I'm going to go on a short story while I'm building this. It has something to do with some of the Disney sets that have come out recently. So, if you don't know, Bonnie's Bricks has a YouTube membership program, and it's very affordable. It's only, for me, $1.50, which in US dollars is 99 cents. I got 99 problems, and this live stream is one of them. So from that, you get the icon beside your name, you get some of her exclusive emojis, you get some members-only polls, which I believe strongly in members-only polls or Patreon-only polls. That's a good incentive in my opinion. And also access to her Discord server. And she's been building a lot of Disney sets. She talks about a lot of Disney content on her live stream, which kind of replaced the time slot that Family Bricks used to do, but Family Bricks stopped streaming for whatever reason. And actually, if someone knows where Family Bricks is at these days, what he's doing, we're talking about Matt Elder. If someone knows whatever happened to Family Bricks, I'd love to know, because I hope that Matt is doing okay, whatever he's doing. And so quickly realized that if I ever have a question about Disney, Bonnie's Bricks is probably Bonnie's Bricks is probably who I'd ask. Because if I have a question about Speed Champions, I go to Clever Pig or Clicking Cliff. If I had a question about Star Wars, I'd go to Brick Hive or Will Harper. And there's a bunch of other people who know a lot more about certain themes that I do not, that I have not researched as much. Like if I had a Ninjago question, I go to either Titanium J or T-Mog. And different people in the community have their own themes that they're expertise in. I like to consider myself a train expert and a vintage Lego wannabe expert. I don't know as much about vintage Lego as other people like Briggs are, for example, who I also am a member of. But you get the point. People in the Lego community are experts. So I was thinking while I was watching some of Bonnie Bricks' streams about the Disney sets that I own after I bought the Simba set. The reason I bought the Simba set is not only was Lion King that I ever watched, because I'm pretty sure we did have, oopsie, my battery's running low on my HP, so let me quickly plug in that to my power board down below. There we go. Now that's plugged in. So my family owned the VHS for The Lion King. But we didn't watch it that much because I was more interested in the Pixar movies at that time. And we owned and because I would have been 3 years old the last year of VHSs, because DVDs were introduced in 2005 along with CDs, because they went from cassette tapes and VHS tapes to CD discs and DVD discs. Hello, Purple Apples 101. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. You got that right, Purple Apple. And so that, and also I want to make a video about the Simba because I've always liked the drawings of Simba in the different Disney media, and I actually really like the I Just Can't Wait to Be King. And also Be Prepared is probably my favorite song from a Disney movie that's not a Pixar movie. And this is what I'm leading into. I realized that when I bought the Simba set, that was my first Disney set that wasn't a Disney Pixar set. Because I like Pixar a lot better than Disney. And Pixar used to be independent, but a lot of other properties like Lucasfilms, for example, Disney likes to buy properties that people like. People like Lucasfilms, people like Pixar, people like ESPN, people like the ABC, aka the American Broadcasting Channel. And so people have their own thoughts about Disney, and I'll let you have your own thoughts about Disney in the comments right now. If there's something you really like about Disney, or if there's something that really fucking pisses you off about Disney, you can sound off and let me know about it. So there's a lot of stuff that Disney owns. I like ESPN. I like Pixar. I prefer to watch Pixar films than Disney films because I like Pixar animation more than Disney cartoons. And so I remember back in 2017 when LEGO came out with the Disney Pixar Cars 3 Juniors sets. And that was just before the Juniors theme was retitled to 4+. And I remember Just Too Good reviewed all of those sets. That was before Justin became Sarah. Because I'm pretty sure Just Too Good at one point before Sarah sold a lot of her Lego owned every Lego Cars set ever at one point. And I got inspired to buy some of those to get to get as many of the main characters, not including the duplicates from Cars 3. Because I went, and you're gonna cringe when I say this, but I actually saw Cars 2 in theaters. And over time I've realized that it's a movie that doesn't really hold up, and it kind of disrupted the canon of the Cars franchise. And Cars is just an absurd cash grab to begin with. And I also like Toy Story, which is why I bought the Buzz Lightyear brickheads. And I also like WALL-E. I also saw WALL-E in theaters. And WALL-E is actually my favorite film of all time. So I bought the WALL-E brickhead. Wasn't concerned about getting the Lego Ideas WALL-E. And I don't need to go back and get any of the Toy Story sets that Lego made because I'm just not interested in that stuff. And really, I wasn't interested in the Woody and Bo Peep brickheads either, for whatever reason. But I definitely liked the Buzz Disney CMF Series 1, which came out in 2017. The Buzz Lightyear was my favorite CMF of that series. I remember going into a toy store, and there was the Disney CMF Series 1 and Simpsons CMF Series 2 at the same time. And that was when I got my comic book guy and a baby Maggie Simpson. Those were some good times. And so I realized that all of the Disney sets beforehand that I owned were Pixar. Not anything from classic Disney that we all think of. So when I build Simba, that's something I'll mention in the video. And when I do the intro singing I Just Can't Wait to Be King, I'll actually put on my Burger King crown while singing that. Because really the main reason I bought the Simba set was so that I could sing I Just Can't Wait to Be King in a video, and it'll be the perfect opportunity to wear my Burger King crown. At Australian Hungry Jacks, we don't have the crown. We used to have the crown, but not anymore. Okay, we're almost done with this poly bag here. And I know we drove away some viewers while saying all of that. But it just needed to be said. So I'm now on the record Now we're building this little flying monster. And when we get this poly bag done, I'll go back and look at the comments. Might be able to get this stream done in under 1.5 hours. So where did the eyes go? Okay, I gotta reverse the direction of these wings. Because the main body of this flying monster is a camera piece. One of those security camera type pieces. And they use the center stud of this modified 1x2 round plate. They center it to go on the stud from that security camera piece. And we're just going to let this character have some pretty derpy eyes. And he's got these little spines on its back. Okay. And actually, it uses one of these spring green barb pieces at the rear. So there's the poly bag. I'm just gonna bring the wings down on this character so that she can stand. And let's get this framed up. So there, we'll put it above my name right there. So there's the girl with the jetpack. There's the flying wing. So we get a horn instead of a barb in sand green. We get the same spare printed eye, and instead of a spring green stud, we get a dark turquoise stud as the extra pieces. So going to move these next to the other Dreams poly bag. And we're going to unbox the Johnny Thunder set. So, From Blocks to MOCs is sick today. So, let's all wish him a speedy recovery and hope he gets well soon. Let's see what's going on in the chat. And Mikey says, I collect vinyl albums as well. Not nearly as impressive as my LEGO collection though. ABC sucks. When Disney makes good movies, shows, I love them. Who doesn't? But when they release a bunch of garbage, I lose interest. I think a lot of people have that opinion of Disney because Disney is not as good as they used to be. Purple Apple says, my favorite show from Disney is America's Funniest Home Videos Animal Edition. I remember when Our Country had Funniest Home Videos, not anymore. Then Mikey also says Toy Story 1 to 3 are great, 4 was trash. Yeah, I went to see Toy Story 4 and Toy Story 3 in cinemas, and Toy Story 4 doesn't hold up, in my opinion. I think they should have ended it at Toy Story 4, at Toy Story 3 and called it End of the Day with a trilogy, or as a trilogy. But I heard that they are, they're working on Toy Story 5. And if they do, I might go see it in theaters. I thought about seeing Inside Out 2 in theaters, but I heard some people saying, talking about some controversy in the film, so I'll just wait till it comes out on Disney+. Also says, my kid cried because Woody left the game. Yeah, that was not, that I did not enjoy that part of the script. It made him fall out of love with Toy Story. I think that kind of ruined a lot of people's childhoods. Just to completely disregard Woody from the game, kind of like how Disney Star Wars disregarded characters like Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. I think that's a similar emotion. Purple Apple says the circular tile with one dot is a stud. Okay, so let me just clarify this for some of the normies that might be watching. If it's round and flat, it's a round tile. If it's round and has a stud, it's a rounded plate. So if you're a normie, I hope that explains a lot for you. And now we're going to build this set. And that's everything in the chat. So this set has the punch tab. And some people get really upset with the punch tabs on LEGO sets, but I don't. I think it's because they don't know how to properly keep the box in good condition with the punch tabs, but I do. Look, minimal damage to the box right there. Minimal damage. I think people have gotten so used to using their box cutters to open sets, but a kid building this isn't going to have a box cutter, are they? Which is why for sets like this they have the thumb tabs. Hey, another set with the paper bags instead of the plastic bags. So that's my second set ever. The first one was the Ferrari F40 Speed Champions that we built last week. So that's nice to see after years of them putting that pamphlet in those sets saying we're making the transition. Well, they finally made the transition. And this is some pretty small instructions because it's a small set. So small that it doesn't even have numbered bags. It's been a while since I built a set that didn't have numbered bags in it. And this set is so small that it doesn't need numbered bags. Okay, the minifigure is in the other bag. Got some chunky balloon tires in this bad boy. Let me do something funny. Just gonna find the pieces for the minifigure. It comes with a little compass. Where is that compass? It also comes with a map. That's a headlight. Compass and map must be in the other bag. Where is it? Where is it? Why am I not seeing this? Okay, there's the map. Get your close-up of the map right there. Actually got to rotate this. Actually, no, got to rotate it this way. So there's the map. I think that's a volcano. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a little volcano island on that map. And here's the compass. Give you a slight close-up of the compass. My camera's not very good, but if I get it at the right angle, you can see its slight sheen of the directional arrows. So the compass goes in Johnny's right hand, and the map goes in Johnny's left hand. And if you want to buy tickets to enter the giveaway, then there's instructions in the chat of how to do so. Then get his head that has that nice handlebar mustache. And speaking of handlebar mustaches, I'm growing out my mustache. And hopefully we can get this channel monetized by November 2025. So we can do a Movember charity stream for November 2025, where I will shave off my mustache. Hello, alternate candidate. Says my version of that set was still in bags. Yeah, the plastic bags. I am in the States though, and not Australia. Lol. Yeah, I've seen some people in Europe getting the paper bags. I think Jang has reviewed a couple sets that he built on Twitch, on his Twitch channel, that had the paper bags, but they're still trying to get out there in circulation. But where's Johnny's hat? There's his hat. There's Johnny's hat. And let me spin that motherfucker around. And let me get a good close-up of both the map and the compass. And there's Johnny! It's a reference to The Shining. There's Johnny! And so now that I've built Johnny Thunder, that's it! The set's over. Johnny Thunder's all I need. I'm gonna throw the rest of the set in the trash, which my bin is over here. We built this set. All of the rest of these pieces are garbage because I've just built the set right there. Nah, just kidding. And there's a little fox. It looks like a fox, but it's supposedly a red panda. That's what it looks like. And I'll quickly go and get a picture of the real Johnny Thunder from LEGO Adventures. We done on the previous live streams this month. We've been covering the LEGO Adventures theme, which is really an unlicensed Indiana Jones. And so we looked at lots of sets that had Johnny Thunder in it. So I'm going to go to Wikipedia and we're going to find an image of Johnny Thunder. And I'm going to look, and it wants to come up with the new style Johnny Thunder. And just a quick tidbit for those who haven't watched the previous live streams, on Wikipedia it says Johnny Thunder. Now this is what I want you to pay attention to. Also known by other names such as Sam Grant, Joey Freeman, and Sawyer. Yeah, did you know that Johnny Thunder has multiple names in different countries? Is the main protagonist of the LEGO Adventures theme. He is included in numerous sets as a minifigure in each of the themes, sub-themes, alongside his friends Dr. Kilroy and Pippin Reed, who also had alternate names in different countries around the world. He also appears in a couple studio sets as an actor. In addition to all of this, Johnny also appears in 11 video games released across multiple platforms, more than any other LEGO character. He reappears in 2014 in the LEGO movie, as well as one of the sets based on the same movie. 70815 Super Secret Police Dropship. Johnny Thunder also appears in 71025 Minifigures Series 19 as the Jungle Explorer, who was confirmed to be an updated version by graphics minifigure designer Austin William Carlson. Another updated Johnny minifigure appears in the 2024 City Jungle sub-theme with his identity confirmed by model designer Rick Powells. So it's canon that if I share my screen, it's canon that this guy is Johnny Thunder. And it's just loading up. And why is it not loading up? Okay, okay, now it's loaded up. I want to see if I can find the original Johnny. Gotta be a gallery somewhere. Man, there is so much lore about Johnny. There's gotta be a gallery somewhere. Where's the gallery? Oh, there's gallery. Where's an OG Johnny? Yeah, there's the OG Johnny. So is there a way I can make this larger? Okay, I can make it go larger like this. I think that's as big as we can get it. So that's what the OG Johnny Thunder looks like. So I've got the new Johnny Thunder next to me and seeing if there's any differences. So he originally had a yellow, well, he originally had bare skin underneath. His pockets were slightly less detailed. His collar and scarf were slightly less detailed. There used to be a gap in between the two straps of his strapping. The belt now has an extra little, I guess, a coupling to its belt, and he no longer has a pistol printed in his pocket above his belt. I guess they didn't want to include that for violent reasons or whatever. And the new version is a little bit more clean facial hair underneath. The handlebar mustache remains mainly similar. The smile remains mainly similar. The new eyes look a little bit more happy because of the way that the eyebrows are. And he's got more of the Indiana Jones style hat compared to his old hat, which kind of was curved up one side, much like Teddy Roosevelt from his appearance in Night at the Museum. So that's just my little analysis of the new style Johnny Thunder by comparison to the old style Johnny Thunder. Let's finish this set and then wrap up this stream. So it looks like we start with some terrain, but let me see the comments first. Candidate also says, only paper bags I have got so far are for the dinos in the Jurassic Park sets. Pretty much why I bought the set, wanted a new Johnny Thunder, and this is the cheapest way. That's exactly what I did too, candidate. It's the cheapest way. Awesome info, by the way. Yeah, whenever I get a set that has updated graphics for a vintage character, I like to go over the information again from Wikipedia. Like if it's a named character. Because the M-Tron, Ice Planet, and Blacktron figs from the Space CMFs aren't based on named characters. I would love it if they re-released a biker Bob, or if they re-released a Pepperoni from Lego Island, from the Lego Island video game and the Island Extreme Stunts sets. I don't own Biker Bob, and my pieces for Pepperoni have got kind of melted in with the rest of my collection. So I like that we get 4 of the regular green 3-leaf pieces. That'll make Scott's blocks happy. And we also get some sand green 1x1 studs. So if you like information like that, you should definitely go check out the source material on the various websites. And I share plenty of other information on other live streams I've done and in most of my videos. So if you want to hear all of that information, definitely go back and watch my previous content. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. And everyone watching right now, don't forget to leave a like on the stream to tell the YouTube algorithm that you like me. Because if the YouTube algorithm judges that you don't like me, then it's not worth me uploading stuff to my channel anymore. And I'll just go away and never come back. Which is what I did when I was in senior year of high school. So now I'm going to think of something else to talk about. Is there anything else that you guys in the chat want me to talk about? Because there hasn't been really any news lately that I'm interested in. So we're not going to cover the news. But if there's any news that you guys want to talk about, I'll happily talk about it as well. And also, I uploaded a meme to a Facebook group and it has gone viral. So that's what all those notifications are, is people leaving comments on it. Is that all the terrain? Yep, that was all the terrain. So I'm going to move that off to the side, and now let's build the car. The Explorer ATV. This is a pretty bulky build for an ATV. I built a decent amount of ATVs and they've been much more simpler than this. Candidate asks, any thoughts on the new Dreams wave? Let me go to Brickset. Lego Dreams. Actually, no, sorry. Let's not go to Brickset. Let's go to lego.com. Gonna go to lego.com. And gonna go to shop. And gonna go sets by theme. And we're gonna go to Dreams. Where's Dreams? There's Dreams. Gonna look at the stuff that says new. And actually gonna share my screen very quickly. Going over the dream sets that are labeled new. Because I don't think I've given my thoughts about them besides my overall thoughts video. My overall thoughts segment of one of my live streams a little while back. So Castle Nocturnia for 300. I'm going to list all of these in Australian dollars, so convert these to US dollars. Castle Nocturnia for 300. The Never Witch's Midnight Raven for 150. Cooper's Robot Dinosaur C-Rex for 130. Izzy's Dream Animals for 16. Mateo and Z-Blobs, The Night Battle Mech. The Never Witch's Nightmare Creatures, which is out of stock. Sorry, let me go over these. The Izzy's one was for 60. The Battle Mech one for 200. Nightmare Creatures for 70. Logan, the Mighty Panda for 50. The Sandman's Tower for 150. Actually, yes, some of these have already been released. Also, Zoe's Cat Motorcycle for 30. What else is labeled new? Also, hello, Joel Briggs. Nice to see you up this late. I'm going to need to charge my Mac soon. I'm going to go back and look over the ones that are labeled new. I don't like that half of the sets are... Well, I don't like that more than half of the sets are non-play sets. So that's my opinion about that. I don't care about dream sets that aren't play sets. Especially these mechs and these animals, I really do not give a shit about them. They may have cool designs, and I'm sure the builds are fun. Also, hello, Johnny Jean. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I really do not give a shit about these mechs and these animals. The Castle Nocturnia is alright, but it's not my... It doesn't... I don't know, there's something Disney-ified about this. Kind of looks like a Disney print. I can see some influence from both Ninjago and Disney Princess in it. I like that we get the... I'm gonna zoom in on this. Like that we get those blue leaf pieces. Can't wait to find those on the pab wall, hopefully. And also, it looks like the light yellow foliage pieces as well. They're all right, but the architecture is not for me. Why isn't this loading? Come on, hurry up! Why are these pictures loading? God damn it. Yeah. Oh. Wow, that's bad. Only one of the new dream sets is a play set. Well, that's a fail, in my opinion. That's a fail. So I think I can say I will definitely not be buying any of the new dream sets. I really am not interested in any of them. Wow, I didn't know how much I disliked this new wave until alternate candidate prompted that question. So thank you. Those are my thoughts about the new Dreams wave. Although I am glad that they did make a new wave of Dreams, because I hope that Dreams can become just as evergreen as Ninjago and Friends. I really do, because I think the Lego sets available needs themes like Dreams. I just want to see more play sets. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, I don't know why you're still awake either, Joel, but I'm glad you're here. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's had a good week wherever you are in the world. From Blocks to MOCs is sick today, so I'm going solo, and therefore I decided to build some of the small sets I had in the backlog, which were the 2 Dreams polybags that were gift with purchases, and also the Johnny Thunder City set. And no one wanted to join me on the panel, so we're gonna end this stream as soon as I finish building this set. But thankfully, we've gotten a decent amount of people in chat. And candidate says, understand, not for you. I am a bit confused as to what you consider a playset, though. I consider a playset stuff that is a structure or a building. Vehicles are not playsets. They're vehicle sets. You can play with a vehicle, but it's not a play set. I'm gonna probably have to do a video about vehicle sets versus play sets eventually, because I have strong thoughts about most, vehicle sets. Yes, that's a good way of putting it, candidate. I prefer sets that are a set location. Like, the modulars are a set location. Some of the scenes from the Star Wars planets are a set location. Some of the random buildings from the Marvel sets are set locations. The temples from Ninjago are set locations. The castles and the space stations and the small businesses in Lego Friends, they're all set locations. Johnny says, Mayo, you going to the Lego store at 3 p.m. Monday? Looks like I can make it. I have to check the bus schedule. It'll depend on how quickly I can do my appointment with a job agent. Hopefully it'll take me less than an hour to get there via the bus. Because I do want to go to the Lego store to see you and check out the pad wall. So, but just to be more safe than sorry, I'll probably be there from. I probably won't be there until 3:30 p.m. at the earliest, and I could be as late as 4 p.m. depending on the traffic that the bus has to go through. But I would like to see you at the Lego store, Johnny. Candidate says, I would agree. I would also like to see more location-based sets pretty much across the board. Yes, Lego used to produce a lot more play sets than what they used to, but I think their designers have cheapened out with the minifigs. Oh, no, sorry. They've cheapened out with the set location. Okay, so 4 p.m.'s good for you also, Johnny. Yeah. I'll definitely give you a phone call, because I have your phone number, when I'm on the bus. But I know that there's plenty of department stores that sell Lego at the Maoian shopping center. So I'm sure you'll have no problem trying to scout out any good deals on clearance if you can find any. Yeah, I'll definitely call you on the telephone. I've been up and down the telephone all week. In fact, since Brickworld Chicago, I've spent almost every day on the telephone calling different people from the government and social services and other people and various contacts. Yeah, as much as I don't like the vehicle sets alternate candidate, I do got to say I am glad that they're fairly balancing the good guys versus the bad guys in Dreams, because I feel like in a lot of Lego's core themes they don't do enough sets for the bad guys, and normally the designs for the bad guy sets aren't as good as the designs for the good guy sets. But I'm gonna have to say that the designs for the bad guy sets in Dreams I actually prefer more than the designs for the good guy sets in Dreams. So Lego got that right in Dreams. And if you disagree about my opinions about play sets versus vehicle sets, I'm more than happy to have a conversation either in the chat right now or privately in DMs afterwards. I'm glad that you guys are distracting me from getting this set built. Because when I'm solo, stuck here on my own, that's what I most anticipate. People to come into the chat and ask me a bunch of bullshit that I can ramble on about and stretch out this stream as long as possible. So in other words, some of you guys know that I have a train channel. It's called Mayo Hosko's TWR and TTTE. And I've been focusing just as much time on my train channel as my LEGO channel since I got back from Chicago. Because after Chicago, I bought a really cool Geotrack slot off of Facebook Marketplace, which meant I could film stuff about Geotracks. And I also got some more Tomy trains. So I was able to play around with that stuff. And I recently packed up my Geotracks because I had finished playing with it and filming it. So I'm going to put that back into storage. And I got out my my Tomy train, set up a layout in my room, and hopefully going to film a video or two about that. Yard at my childhood house. OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay, looks like we're back online. Hopefully people can see over on the Twitch side. So the backyard at our childhood house was so big we used it to its full potential. We didn't have a backyard at my previous house because that was a townhouse apartment. The only thing in our backyard was gee, what just happened there? Oh, just reconnected on OBS. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, okay, reconnection successful on OBS. Okay, sorry about that, YouTube viewers. Because if you didn't know, I simulcast these streams over on Twitch. So if you have a Twitch channel, definitely I actually prefer you to watch this stream over on Twitch, because it helps out my analytics over there on Twitch. And I'm gonna do a Minecraft Twitch stream with my friend Venomous Typin before Good Morning Brick World. So if you're British, you might be able to wake up with me on Sunday. So as I was saying, as I've been doing stuff with Geotracks and the Tomy trains, I was sitting on scheduled uploads of some tier list videos about Thomas the Tank Engine and that wooden railway layout. And so I uploaded that wooden railway layout, and that wooden railway layout has over 3,000 views in less than 2 weeks, because a lot of people like to watch videos about Thomas wooden railway layouts. And it was the first time I've ever been able to build one on a grass mat, because the whole of my backyard is AstroTurf. So I had that set up in the backyard for 2 weeks while I was building it and filming it and cleaning it. And I'm trying to get my tables set up to do some Thomas Wooden Railway reviews of various wooden trains that I own. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely go subscribe to Mayo Hosko's TWR and TTTE. And I'm pretty sure the reason why that video popped off was because it was built on AstroTurf rather than carpet or concrete. because the green AstroTurf made the thumbnail look really good. And it's just better to build a train layout on a grass mat than carpet, in my opinion. Because it looks better and it plays slightly better. But not many people like to build train layouts outside unless it's a garden railway. And grass mats per square meter or per square foot can get pretty expensive, which is why I'm glad our backyard is AstroTurf. So as long as I'm living at this house, I will not have to buy a grass mat. I have considered buying grass mats in the past, so I'm fortunate I didn't because we have AstroTurf. And I want to see if for off-road sets like this set, since this is an exploration set, I want to try pose this up in the backyard. Yeah. I want to pose this in the backyard and do some set photography. I'm not going to put it on my Instagram though. I'm going to put it on other places. I need to be more active on my Pinterest. So I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to post a lot of my outdoor photography over on Pinterest. So if you go to the About section of my YouTube channel, there should be a link to my Pinterest. I want to upload photography like that over on my Pinterest because I prefer to upload my candidate says, definitely agree. I can definitely see where a large layout on AstroTurf will be extremely visually appealing. And some of the best wooden railway layouts I've seen have been built on grass mats because it just looks good. Fortunately, in LEGO, we have green base plates, which does that job for us. And I'm not going to be keeping this vehicle build together forever. But I think I will keep this terrain build for a little while. Probably until I want to use these 3 leaf pieces for foliage on something. Okay, now we've got to put some dark blue tiles and also some orange tiles. And it creates a stripe effect on this set. Yeah, I think we can keep this going for 2 hours and then we'll cap it off at 2 hours. And go right on over to Full of Brick afterwards. The stream, we've been able to milk this stream for longer than I expected, which is a good thing, considering I'm just talking to myself and trying to keep myself entertained as much as the chat entertained. Because when I'm by myself, I'm just going to be honest, I really fucking hate streaming by myself. I find it so ridiculously boring. I hate it. So I gotta go on these crazy tangents to keep myself entertained as well as you guys entertained. And I'm not even doing this stream just for the watch time hours, which you might have heard some people saying that, oh yes, I'm doing this stream because I need some watch time hours. And I tell them, hey, if you do this, you can make your stream more appealing and you will get more watch time hours, and then they go back then they go. There is a noisy motorbike outside. That rider, that goddamn motorbike rider. He comes by on his motorbike, it seems like every month around here. It's crazy. We live near a major street that runs up to a commercial district, and the buses go down that street. So I have to deal with a lot of traffic when I'm building Lego in this garage. What was I saying? Okay, yes. So then they came back into me and said, "Oh, actually, I'm just doing this for fun. We're with my friends. We don't give a shit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but I don't like you criticizing me when it's actually constructive feedback." And yeah, that just really fucking pissed me off, which is why I ranted about it in my video. I am the laziest YouTuber. Actually, no, I didn't rant about that. I'm going to rant about that in my next Wednesday, Thursday video. So that's a teaser. See, I pre-record so many videos for scheduled upload that I forget when I say which rants in which videos. So that's coming. That'll be in a video coming soon. I believe the title is "Are You a Lego Hypocrite?" Because I don't like hypocrisy. I really do not. And I'll be the first person to call anyone out if they're being a hypocrite. Candidate says, do you have enough Lego track to maybe create a large layout in said AstroTurf, or is that out of possibility, or is that an interest to you at all? What I would love to do is figure out the track plan I want to go around my Lego city, and then take the leftover track that I don't use, make a small little layout in my backyard, and have some ride-on camera shots. I'd love to film that in the backyard, and you get the good view of my backyard. It's more of a court. It's more of a courtyard than a backyard, but it's got a big enough area where I could definitely do some filming outside. I remember when I moved back into my room around the time, yeah. I once filmed a video when I moved back into my room at my childhood house. I wanna say that video is on my YouTube channel, but you might have to go back and check in my Lego Trains playlist to confirm. But I filmed that, and I definitely like to do it in my new backyard if I can. I just want to prioritize figuring out the train layout for the Lego City before I do anything else with my Lego trains. I was considering filming some other train stuff in the backyard, but I was able to do it in my room instead. Yes, agreed. Solo streams are difficult. And I'm doing better than what I otherwise would have done, because I have people asking me a bullshit which lets me ramble on. Because otherwise I would be bored out of my fucking mind. So there's a little bit of a roll cage at the back here. And he's got room for his walkie-talkie. And, oopsie. Get this clipped back here. Got room for his walkie-talkie and a camera. It's got a trans clear round tile for the flash. And got white versions of these ore ingots. For his armrests. And more of these, and some modified half-round plates with the clip bar extension. And then get this LEGO Racers era a bonnet hood to go right there. There's no stickers in this set. Any guesses on the next modular? Probably gonna be a corner. Excited at all? Well, let me go to let me just search up LEGO modulars very quickly. LEGO modulars. See if there's a timeline. Okay, someone on AliExpress is selling a picture of the timeline. Because there is a timeline of how often we get corners. I just got to refresh myself with that. Okay, so we've gotten... So... Last year, got the Natural History Museum. No, sorry. Technically, this year we got the Natural History Museum. Last year we got the Jazz Cafe. 2022 got the Boutique Hotel, which was a corner. Before 2021 was the police station. 2020 was the bookshop. 2019 was the corner garage. Okay, so yeah, it looks like there is that every 3 years we get a corner building. Because before that, 2018 was the Downtown Diner. 2017 was the Assembly Square. 2016 was the Brick Bank. Yeah, so they after the grand. That goddamn motorbike rider. So yeah. So upon review, after the Grand Emporium, they established the trend of releasing a corner building every 3 years. So, which means the 2025 modular will be a corner, and I have no idea what it's going to be. But since it will be, if they follow this trend, 2025 predictably should be a corner modular, which means I will not be buying it because I don't buy the corner modulars. For the way I have the corners set up in my city, with the way I have the modulars set up in my city, it'll be I don't need the corner modulars, and I don't bother to go get a rebrickable model to see what instructions for a rebrickable design to convert it into a straight. I'm not that type of builder. So whatever it is, I just hope that it's not a post office, because I will die for a straight modular to be a post office. I really want a LEGO modular post office. Previously, I also wanted a hospital, but we've gotten a couple LEGO City hospitals. One in 2018 and one in 2020, so that satisfies that need. They haven't done a post office since, I believe, the Winter Village post office in 2009. It's been a while since we've gotten a fucking post office. It's been over a decade. I will die for a LEGO modular post office. I hope we get one soon. There's a little design on the bonnet hood with some quarter round dark blue tiles. Then we get a singular headlight. that goes in between the clip bar. Candidate says, I'm actually in the need of a corner building currently, so I'm excited. No idea what it's coming, but I agree a post office is desperately needed. A lot of us want a post office. A lot of people want a gaming arcade too. I think now that Lego City has given us a couple hospitals recently, I think those are by far the most two wanted modulars. And I'm seeing more and more people want a modular school. I think if we got a Lego modular high school, that would be really cool. I personally don't need corner modulars for the configuration of my Lego City, but I know plenty of people who need who are glad that 2025 will be the year of a corner modular. And they're the types of city builders who have the city blocks which are nothing but the modulars. I don't like to be that guy. I like to have a row of modulars in my city be the backdrop to the vintage Lego in the foreground. Okay, now we can put these wheels on. And after we put these wheels on, we'll wrap up this stream. And this has some balloon tires for these wheels. I remember when these balloon tires came out with one of the Coast Guard sets in, I think it was 2008, and they were revolutionary at the time because they're big and they're rather soft, which makes them good for off-road. What we're gonna do is gonna have the map, gonna have Johnny Thunder's map wedged in between these studs as an illegal build technique. And we're going to pose Johnny Thunder up in his car. One hand on the steering wheel and the compass in his other hand. So that's the set. Looks like we've got a spare headlight, spare compass, a spare tail light, and two spare dark blue tiles, one square, one quarter round, and also a spare sand green stud to complement the ATV itself, the little terrain build, and the red panda. So that is the set. And very quickly, let me go get the instructions out. That's what the end of the instructions looks like. I've almost got it the same way they have it set up, but just reverse the polarity of the instructions. So that's that set. Bring that right here. Bring the terrain here. And have the fox in front of the terrain. Then here's the Z blob and Bunchu Dreams polybag with its spider. Actually, let's go back just a little bit more, and let's have the terrain in front. Yeah, let's have the terrain in front of the car and the panda in front of it. Then we got the Z-Blob and Bunchu with the spider in front of it. And you can see my microphone in the corner. And there's the jetpack girl. Let me go get the packaging. What the poly bag? What is her name? It's Zoe. That's her name, Zoe, because it's Zoe and Mateo, who are the kids that go dreaming. I'm gonna shave my beard in 2 weeks. It's embarrassing, but my facial hair sometimes gets trapped in my mouth. That's not good. And the little flying monster to go next to Zoe in her jetpack. And let me scoop up the extra pieces to be right here. Candidate can see a corner arcade. My layout kind of all over the place, lol. All modern except for a few select figs. One end modulars, then kind of transitions into a wooded area with castles and fantasy, lol. Yeah, I think a forest outside of a Lego city is a good transition between... Zoe and Cooper are characters within Mateo and Izzy's dreams. Got it. And Mateo and Izzy are brothers and sisters. Thank you for explaining that part of the canon, because I wouldn't know otherwise. Okie dokie. That was everyone. Yeah. So including the bot, we didn't quite crack 100 comments as I predicted. But I'm glad we had enough people in the chat talking about a bullshit which gave me stuff to ramble about. So, gonna go to YouTube very quickly. And I'm gonna get the link for Brick. How can I? Something's not right here. Okay, share. Copy. Get out of here. And Zissou chose to watch Fall of Brick today, so we didn't get to play the Paradisa song. You can all blame Zissou. So afterwards, we'll raid to Fall of Brick. Just type that up in preparation for the raid after the stream. So, who do we have in the chat today? We had Rambutan Busick, Crimson Toaster 47, Lego Team B, Mikey J Productions, Gladiator Bricks Productions, Brick Hive, Hoarder 66, Purple Apples 101, Alternate Candidate, Joel's Bricks, Johnny G, and that was everyone. So thanks for coming out to this stream today. I hope you enjoyed it for what it was worth. Hopefully, from Blocks to Mocks, we'll get well soon and have a speedy recovery, because we'll delay wrapping up our coverage of the Lego Adventurers, which are the last part. We'll be covering the Lego Orient Expedition sets. We were going to do it this week, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we're going to postpone it until next week. And also wrap up our coverage of the Lego Speed Champions theme. So hopefully that'll be next week. And during that, I'll be continuing to build the Lego Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol. while we're doing all of that. And then after we finish doing that, I want to take a look at the Indiana Jones sets. Candidate says Zoe, real and part of Dream Chaser Group. Technically, she is a time bandit. None of that really all that important though, lol. Huge Dreams fan, just now realizing explaining lore in chat might be difficult, lol. You know what, alternate candidate, when eventually I would like to do a stream covering every Dreams set ever. I just want to wait to get to 2 years of Dreams before we do that. And who knows, maybe we might get people like you onto the panel to help us explain about Dreams. So put that on the back burner. So anyway, yeah. After we finish covering LEGO Adventures, which will include Pharaoh's Quest, then we'll cover the Indiana Jones theme, and then just do random streams talking about whatever while we're trying to finish up the Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol. And then I want to move back to the LEGO Ninjago City Gardens. And when Adora Build cleans up her stream room, I want to build both the Gabby's Dollhouse and Andrea's Mansion sets with her. She let me know that her stream room is a mess, so I told her whenever she cleans it up, we can build the pink piece sets, or we can build our pink piece sets together. So thank you for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I've explained what we're going to be doing next week. This has been a different type of stream today, so I hope you were able to bear with me while doing so. So we'll see you next Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, which in Australia is 11 a.m. Saturday. Yeah, which is 11 a.m. Saturday Australian Eastern. And I think alternate candidate either accidentally was unsubscribed from YouTube and just resubscribed, or realized that they weren't actually subscribed. So thank you for subscribing nonetheless. Anyway, go raid on over to Full of Brick. Go watch Brick Adjuster, and I know that Full of Brick will eventually raid on over to Pure Rant Viewing. If From Blocks to Mocs was here, we'd be going for another hour, and then we would also raid off to Pure Rant Fury. So go raid off to Full of Brick. I'm going to turn off the music. Thank you for watching this live stream, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Let's roll the credits. Bye, guys.
Thank you for supporting Mayo Hosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern in North America, and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, Mayo_Hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @real_MayoHosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been Mayo Hosko, and I am a fan of old LEGO. #AFO.